Sports fans, it is great to have you with us on this night, Friday, September 16th. It's the football frenzy here on Kansas First News. We're going to do our best to do it upright. We're going to start with our game of the week. Washburn Rural coming into this one unbeaten at 2-0 against winless Shawnee Heights. Could the Birds contain the Centennial League's top-ranked offense? First rush of the game for the Junior Blues, Brandon Dozier, a good one. 19 yards up the gut, that sets up this. Jeff Belair in motion. Skylar Curtis hands it off to the Prince. Makes a few guys miss, and he takes it up the far sideline, but they missed the point after. Heights. Cole Foster had a good game passing, but here the pitch gets away. Michael Moten does all he can to pounce on it, but a slick football tonight with a steady drizzle. Rural comes up with it. Skylar Curtis over the middle to Michael Singer, who fights his way down to the 3-yard line, and from there, Skylar Curtis punches it in. Heights gets a touchdown late, but Rural remains unbeaten, 31-6. Out west to Emporia, the 1-1 Spartans hosting undefeated Manhattan. First quarter, facing second and long. Braxton Marshall fires the pass to Austin Knight, rumbles for 16 yards to keep the drive alive. But things would stall for the Spartans as Marstall misses Tim Eichler on the 4th down pass. Indians football, second quarter. They take the ground approach. Josh Olson gets the carry, rumbles down deep inside Emporia territory. Field goal would make it 3-0 later. It's Ty Suggs on the carry. He takes the pop, but lives to tell about it, and he would be rewarded with a touchdown a couple of plays later. This one was all Indians from there. 31-7, road team prevails. At Hayden High School, the Wildcat student section egging on their head coach Bill Arnold, who's sitting on 99 career wins. His son Grant throws a bullet to Brogan Berry, but great coverage by Montoy Perry. Grant not to be held back, this time in shotgun. This time finds Alex Schmidberger for the touchdown. 7-0 Hayden to start the second quarter here. Hayden ball, Grant finds A.J. Talbert, who makes a nice catch. It's 14-0. Now Topeka West gets the football, and they fumble it here. Hayden's going to recover it. Hayden in business tonight. Grant on fire, and he's going to find Brogan Wells to make it 22-0 in favor of the Wildcats. They roll on homecoming. Final tally 51-0. The heavens pouring out a steady rain at Hummer Sports Park for Seaman and Topeka High. Vikes trailing 6-0 in the third. Backup quarterback Ryder Shaffey swallowed up on 4th and 5 by Marcus Reese and Brandon Corville, but they get it back in the fourth quarter. Shaffey delivering a strike to Adam Held, who fights for the first down on 4th and 13. Look at him keeping the feet moving. And then it's Nathan Stanley who's going to finish off this Viking drive with a touchdown run up the middle. Do want to mention Topeka High played most of the entire game with Alec Freeman at quarterback because starter Raymond Solis separated his shoulder early in the first. 14-6, Seaman picks up its first win of the season. Highland Park coach Nick Cummins still looking for the first win against Kansas City. Harmon picking it up now with Highland Park here. Jamon Fulton makes the pass to Cameron Clark, who gets the touchdown. Harmon. Now Terrence Simmons going for the long ball, but it finds its way to Cameron Clark's and takes it all the way back to the 30-yard line. How about that nice little pick for the running Scots? Now in the second half, Highland Park gets the football back, and James Fulton dropping back to pass. This time it's going to be picked off by Darren Hawkins. However, the Scots would hold off Harmon for a tough-fought 16-14 victory. And Junction City stepped out of league competition as well. Blue Jays win a wild one on the road at Salina South. J City hangs on 33-28. That's a look at the Centennial League. We're going to bring in Kansas First News sports reporter Alex Weeble for a recap of a couple of games outside of Shawnee County.
Hey, Johnny, in the Big 7 League, Santa Fe Trail and Jeff West are heading in opposite directions. The Tigers are 2-0. Meanwhile, the Chargers had some tough competition, losing against Royal Valley and Holton. A big shout out to the Junior West Steppers at Jeff West. 95 young ladies from kindergarten through 6th grade dancing at halftime. Santa Fe Trail doing a little ditty themselves. Alex Dahl flings it up for TJ Kemble, and Kemble breaks free from a pair of defenders. Tigers don't wrap up, so Kemble is gone. 37-yard touchdown. Chargers loving it. Now Jeff West would answer in the second half. A 3rd down and very long. Ian Mullins goes downtown for Mick Baranczyk. He makes some moves of his own and scores a 64-yard touchdown strike. Jeff West goes on to win it 41-18. A Delaware Valley League matchup between Valley Falls and Pleasant Ridge. The Dragons still searching for win number 1. They start off with some trickery. The old halfback pass. Elijah Clark heaves it for Gates Glassel. A 56-yard hookup on the first play of the game. Riley Carney would punch it in from a few yards out. A few plays later, 6-0 Dragons. Pleasant Ridge takes over in the second quarter. Tim Roberts fakes out everyone and punches it in to tie things up. The Rams would extend the lead a little further as Pleasant Ridge takes it 28-12. So, Johnny, Valley Falls and Santa Fe Trail will have to wait another week to get into the win column. Also want to say thanks to you, bud. Good luck in Kansas City. We're all going to miss you.
Thanks, partner. I mean that a lot. We got a couple out-of-town scores. Don't want to lose it here. In the Big 7 League, Nemaha Valley travels to Perry-LeCompton. It's Perry who takes care of business 47-6 over the Raiders. Mid-East League contest between St. Mary's and Riley County. It's the Falcons 34-20 over the Bears. Coach Wagner's bunch getting it done. All right, let's bring in the third member of our broadcast, Brian Charcoal Briquette. What do you have in store for us, Bri Guy?
Hey, Johnny, thank you so very much. I had a trip down south of the capital city, so let's go ahead and start off with Lyndon hosting Northern Heights. All right, folks, it looks like we're having a few technical difficulties. Heights could not keep up with Lyndon in this one. That final score is 55-6. They had a running clock in the fourth quarter. That one was no contest. Let's go ahead then and move on right down to Rossville and Osage City if we could. A non-league matchup between Osage City and Rossville. Bulldogs undefeated. Indians at 1-1. First quarter, Osage's Tyler Irvin gets the call, but he's got nothing doing. Gang tackled by the Dogs. Rossville ball, and Gage Steckel takes it 40 yards on the handoff, and just like that, it's 7-0 Rossville. And you know what, folks? They decide, let's give it to Steckel one more time. He takes another carry, 33 yards. This man just simply cannot be stopped. Dogs are too strong. They put half 100. 52-0 for Rossville. So, Johnny, that is all I've got from the newsroom. And, buddy, let me tell you something. It's been a great 3 years with you. Good luck in Kansas City, and come see us sometime, all right? You hear?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you to you. Also, thanks to Alex, man. Best two guys I've ever worked with. We'll save a little bit some of these goodbyes here until later in the show, but I do appreciate, because I may get to be up here most of the time, but those guys work just as hard, and a great thanks to those guys. We do have one more high school game to get to tonight. Takes us to Silver Lake. The Eagles on the verge of history for head coach C.J. Hamilton. Coach Hamilton with 334 career victories. Win tonight would tie for the most in Kansas high school history. Second half, Colby Haverkamp on the carry. Picks his way through 15 yards. Colby's partner in crime, that's the one who gets the score. Peter Fannensteel on the score. After a fumble recovery, Dalen Kruger gets the touchdown. The Eagles pull it off 42-8. So next week, Silver Lake travels to Lewisburg. Lewisburg, of all teams, for a shot at the record. Okay. Hey, time to showcase the best play that the night had to offer. It's time for the GTM Sportswear Play of the Game. We're going back to Jeff West. Third quarter, 3rd down and 20. Ian Mullins goes downtown for Mick Baranczyk. His mother, Paula, very excited, I'm sure. Makes a couple of moves and scores on a 64-yard touchdown strike. That's your play of the game, sponsored by GTM Sportswear. Hey, remember, I was saying Silver Lake, Lewisburg. Silver Lake's only loss a season ago was against Lewisburg, so maybe some revenge on the mind heading into next week. That's going to wrap up the high school portion. Stick around, though. Plenty more to come, including our college football previews next.